Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review the game from IGLO, as always, from IGLO. IGLO is the best. And from Group F, I think. The black player was Valens and the white player was Damaris. Let's see, the game is unusual, maybe not... Maybe some players are not familiar with this type of a game, a Moyo game. It starts with two Hoshis, and black is starting to get some influence already. So we can anticipate some Moyo strategy. But white says it's fine. We just go into the corner. And this may look a bit brave, a bit courageous. But because we are giving black influence to the side where he wants to have influence, but it is fine. Like, I think computers like this approach, but we need to remember this is the important side for now. Like, black has the strength, black has the ability to make a big moyo here. For now we ignore and we take another corner. This is also very brave, but it's alright, it is not a mistake. So black will get even more influence, and black also wanted to take center, so it's fine. Black played this and played the same Joseki again. And here there were other options, like the options I really like to play is this one. The problem with this option is that we usually will get the influence in the wrong direction. Let's say something like that. We get the influence to the bottom side, but there is a possibility to just try to exchange the sides like this. This should we always remember, something like that. And here or here, I think the ladder is not working, so probably here. So there are some possibilities to make the bottom side interesting again for black. It should be fine. There is also a possibility for this Hane and some avalanche Joseki, which is very complicated but very fun. It is important for black to know that we need some ladder, a ladder like this. Here we want to cut, and if this ladder works for white we cannot cut, but in this instance it does not work. It is fine for black, so we can play like this. It is another option. I don't say it is a better option, just another. Here. So black has strength everywhere, and we want to create a big moyo. And now black played this move, and I don't think this is the best way to create a big moyo. It is just some normal Joseki move, but there is a big gap between our stones here and this stone. So it is easy for white to just go and cut. The move I would like to try would be this one, because this is for the influence. We are making our upper side moyo bigger, and at the same time we help these stones. So if this will happen, this is the great result. This is what we want for black. We not only make our group safe, but we also make our moyo bigger. Probably white will play differently, maybe exchange ones and then invade the moyo or something like that. But this is the right idea. We don't need the usual Joseki move in this situation, and it is okay in some instances to play away from these stones. And this is, I think this is the case, that we want to play like this. For now white plays on the lower side, and I don't think this is the best way to play, because the upper side is important. Now black can easily make it very big, like this, or even like that. We just connect the stones, make a line, and white can continue, but we don't care about the stones at all. We can even give them up. We just take the big moyo on the upper side. In the game, black played here. Locally, it is a good move, and maybe it is not the mistake, I would say, but we need to remember which side and which which side of the board is important. Yes. This is the move that we should not play. Usually we play this immediately. And what can white do? Like, the one thing to do would be to just cut. And let's say white will do this like this, then it is dangerous. We can try to play like this here, and this is complicated. But usually black will play here. White will capture, black will play here. And it is very hard to play this score. For example, here the capture is very big. So usually white will connect and we will connect. And this is alright. If we make this move, then it will be harder for us to play the m5 move. White can, for example, play like this. And after this, white can fight. So it is harder to play this Hane. In the game, white play here, this Atari, and connect. And still, after this, white can play the Hane, but we can no longer play this one and fight. So it is alright for black. Here. By the way, it is important to play this one at some point, because now white needs to make a decision. After this, black can go into the corner easily, and after this, there are some edges here. So I would probably play like this, and white needs to be careful there. So the idea of black was to just take strength again and make it really big in the center, which is also not very bad idea, because if white will invade, which happens in the game, we don't need to really kill it. We can just take some stones here, surround it, take some stones here, and get the territory on the right side. So it is a flexible way of thinking. It is good. In game it happened. And black played the move that seems natural, but it is really submissive. Here we are connecting our two strong groups. It is much better to just attack the stone immediately. If white will go this, we don't care, we can just surround it. And even if white will somehow leave, which is not so easy to do, then we can just turn into the right side territory easily, like this, and black has really a lot. The move at 2 is not really that important, I would say. Again, when we have this influence already, it is really good to just use it, and we can play from the side that we want to build, and this is the side, more or less. If white will go this way, it's fine, because we will get more stones in the places that we want. Like, it will be really easy to surround the right side, and then we just come back here, and it is more or less a territory. Here we are forcing white to go in the direction when we want to have the territory. I know that there is a proverb that we should always direct our opponent in the direction of our strength, so we can attack him severely. But in this way, if we will not be able to kill the white group, we will lose a lot of territory. And I don't think it was necessary in this situation. It is very hard to decide sometimes, but here I would say playing from this side would be better. Because generally we are strong everywhere, so we just attack from the side that we want to have more territory. we can see that white is getting chased, but the problem is that there will be no territory of black here if white leaves. And white, it is not easy to leave for white, we can see that, but maybe black will manage. Here I think was the moment to just try to kill the group, and the move I would play was this one. I don't think there are two eyes with this group. We only have one eye. It will be hard to leave. Black played here. This is more calm move, and generally white can just make a living shape, more or less. Even now there are some possibilities. For example, this one, or maybe this one. This one is better, and some ways for white to... Oh, white will leave, but maybe we can make it a bit smaller. I see. So more or less white is alive, which is a success for white. And now it is not easy to get enough territory for black, because we already gave away 4 big corners. Yes, so we need really a lot in the center, but in the center it is hard to get a lot. Anyway, black played here, finally, this move, and we can try to calculate if black has enough points. But in the situation when we have one big territory and we need to defend it, there are many moves in center that our opponent can play. Any moves, any reduction in here will be center, any move like this will be center. Here we can also play here and here, which is center. Here we can get some additional points in center. So generally, when we have the moyo, our opponent will have a lot of center reduction moves. And this happened. Black will just defend, and the territory is getting smaller and smaller for black. Here, this was very important. I think black could have played it maybe himself. If white will go into the territory, maybe we can try to kill or threaten to kill. It is very big. And white got this one, white got this one in center. Yeah, this was all center. This can be, I think, avoided. We can play away, I would say. But anyway, white got this in center, this in center. Oh no, this was not in center because white came back. But here, white played this one. This was very strange. It is in center for black, but surely we should first play this one in center, and then maybe we can play this one. But I'm not sure it is the biggest. In the game, white play here, and black got to play the E19 move, which is very big in center for white. It's like 4 or 5 points in center. Very big, very big. And it turns out that black does not have enough points, which may surprise some people, because it looks like black has a lot, like a really big territory here, but it is the only territory, and white has the side and 2 corners, very big corners, so it is enough for white. Surprisingly. And the game ended. Very interesting. Maybe some of you will not believe, but most of the game was in white's favor. Although I like the moyo strategy very much, and it could have been used better. But white was in control for most of the game. let's see the main points. Here it is possible to play this one. I recommend this. It is a bit complicated but fun to play. Here we don't need the Joseki move, we can just connect the stones. We are not afraid that white will play this, then we will fight. We are not afraid to fight because we have the strength, so we can just play a more greedy move. Here we rather would like to play this one immediately. After this Atari we can always play this one, so we are not afraid. Here it was better to play from the outside to get a lot on the right side, which is very big, and simultaneously we just surround white stone. It is not even obvious that white will leave there, but for sure we will get a lot of move here in center, so it will be easy for black to get a lot of territory on the right side. Even after those exchanges, it should be better to play from this side. I know we have strength on the lower side, but in this case we can use it to make a territory. Usually we don't use the strength to make territory, but I think this should be exception. Here maybe it was possible to kill, hard to say. I think black just said that he doesn't need to kill. Maybe it was right, but in the end black did not got enough territory. And the final mistake I would say something about is this Hane and connection, which was not big enough. This was more important to play, and then we can play this one. Okay. This is all from me. Interesting and unusual game. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.